Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave, and today we're going to take a look at my top 5 heroes that I like to play in Aggression. Now, any hero can be played in any aspect, and I do like to do the mix and match. But if I'm joining like a multiplayer game and they say, hey, we need an aggression deck, these are like the top heroes that I think of off the bat. So, um, let's take a look at my top 5 heroes for for playing in aggression. So for number 5, I chose Thor. I have this deck here called I Smite Thee. A couple key cards for him. He is part of the 14 plus club, so he has Unshakable, which makes him steady, and Limitless Stamina, which will ready him. Since he's Asgard, he's got Godlike Stamina, which after you play and after I can heal 2 damage from my identity and I can discard a status card. Um, but the big thing with him is is minions, looking for minions. So we've got his natural Defender of the Nine Realms, of course, which is great. But for aggression, then I've got looking for trouble and spoiling for a fight. So these are cards that allow you to discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a minion. We also have Angela here to do the same thing. Spider Girl kind of will stun and confuse a minion in case you get a little overwhelmed with minion. Valkyrie can do a little bit of damage to a minion. And Hulk is there because Hulk is amazing. We got melee to kind of attack a couple different enemies, relentless assault to go through the minions. Aggressive stance is after you engage a minion, you get to search your deck for an attack event. So this is all about minions, and of course, Holly Heroes to draw cards after killing minions. All right, so that was number 5, Thor. All right, so for deck number 4, we have more guns, Flash. Um, yeah, this is just guns, guns, and guns, and guns. So, of course, we have a side holster here. Venom is all about, with his events, is specific resources. So, I got 3 copies of Resourceful in here. But the main thing is Man on the Wall, which you have to be alter ego to play it. We got Yarbjorn. We got a couple hand cannons. Aggressive stance. So when you engage a minion, you can shuffle your search your deck for an attack event. Firepower, so you can exhaust up to 3 weapon upgrades you control to do some damage. Fusillade, same thing. You can exhaust a weapon. Mean Swing is all about exhausting a weapon upgrade to get some extra attacks, so extra damage on the attacks. So that is what he's all about. He is a guardian, so we do have CITT. We have Nowhere. I just have a helicarrier for some resources. We got a couple guardians here, Rocket and Groot, and then Hulk and Spider Girl, just because they're nice, cheap aggression allies. So that's number 4, Venom. Number 3 is Quicksilver. The title got cut off, but it's got you with my 1-2 punch. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch, but who's counting? Um, so this is all about just activating over and over and over and over again, which is what you want to do with Quicksilver. So we've got some tenacity here, because the critical card for Quicksilver is this friction resistance. So every time you're ready, you get to generate a strength, which is what you need for tenacity. Uh, Yarbjorn I have here because it's another strength resource that you could spend to do some more damage, and that powers Mean Swing, but Skilled Strike. So everything's basically really built on his basic. I do have some Relentless Assaults because that's based on a strength. You got to spend at least 1 strength to do it. So that's just kind of there to when you don't have the turns that you have multiple activations. Um, Adrenaline rush there. So when you do have a big turn with lots of activations, you can trigger that. This is all my decks are kind of designed for multiplayer, but I did throw Civic Duty in, which is the thwart version. So if you do get a little overwhelmed, you could just turn around and thwart a bunch of times and get some extra bonuses that way. Obviously, the key card to Quicksilver is always be running. You got Spider Girl here to kind of clean up a little bit of mess if there's too many minions, and Hulk again is Hulk. So uh, the big key factors, of course, is always be running in double time. And yeah, so this is my Quicksilver deck. So that is number 3, Quicksilver. So number 2 is Winter Soldier, and it's you can never have too many guns. So this is all about lots and lots and lots of weapons for him. I got some shield sidearms here. We've got we also got Yarbjorn in there, Bambino, aggressive stance to because we want lots of minions, spoiling for a fight and looking for trouble to get more minions. Mean swing where we can exhaust a weapon to do a little extra damage. Firepower, you can exhaust 3 weapons. So the shield sidearms are more than likely never going to be used for their ability. They're going to be used for exhausting bait for fusillade or firepower. I got Deathlock who gets a shield sidearm as well. Captain America and Black Widow, they could have a sidearm. Nick and Nick Fury Sr. are there just to help with card draw and stuff, but they're not going to really contribute to the gun holding. But yeah, so there's just lots of ways to exhaust weapons and do damage with them. So that is number 2, Winter Soldier. You can never have too many guns. My number 1 hero for aggression is Wolverine. I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do. ... So this is a Wolverine deck. We got Hall of Heroes here because he's gonna probably kill a lot of minions. These are all X-Men. So we got Colossus for fastball special, Dust and Gold Balls to kind of chew up the enemies a little bit. Jubilee's his signature, of course. Full body charge. So he is going to take damage, because you can take damage to trigger attacks. So we got one that does some damage if he's at half hit points. He's got his healing factor, of course, to trigger that. Mean swing to ready. We could exhaust the claws if we don't have the health. Melee just to kind of do some more damage. Skilled strike for doing some basic toe-to-toe to take some damage. And uppercut just to kind of do some swinging. So yeah, this is pretty. And then he's got all the X-Men stuff. So we got Moira, the X-Jet, Utopia, Weapon X. So yeah, this is my Wolverine deck for aggression. So, okay. Well, so whenever I'm playing aggression, I think of these 5 heroes kind of on the top of my list. Not limited to just them, of course. But this is what I go towards. So anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Thank you.